I'm standing here at the intersection between a highway. Come on, who is it? Who is it? Huh? Keep fucking walking. Pussy. I stood there in a standoff with him for about 3 minutes. He wanted me to keep walking so that I could meet them at that intersection right there. Probably blow my brains out and drive off. So I know this is unfamiliar territory to him because they come up from Brattleboro to find me lately. And there's one kid in Maine. See, he's coming back. I hope it's a cop. It's just a cop that's whiny and bored. Fuck him. But yeah, somebody saw me. I was very active on Facebook today. When I hit over 50 likes, we have psychos. So he drove by, saw me, and then waited, hoping I would pass him on the road there. And then when I didn't and I stood in place, they didn't leave. When I pulled my phone out and they saw the flash from the phone, they took off. It's been a really weird night. Yeah, they're coming back. No, I got a lot of death threats on social media today. So it's only natural that these people start to act erratic around me. But it's fine. I don't know if you guys remember, but that Planet Hank video exposing Planet Hank 2, that a guy named Corvus Creations, or Kyle Corvus, KC, Corvus Creations 33, because it's not real. None of this is real. So Kyle Corvus, KC33, uploaded a video exposing Hank 2. And I rewatched it after I watched Ant-Man and the Wasp, where Hank and his aunt save Cassie because Hank thought that he had created some beautiful thing, but it turns out these multidimensional beings had just chosen him so that they could get to Cassie in the future, so that Cassie and Ant-Man and the Wasp, played by Courtney Cox, CC, could save the universe. So I rewatched Exposing Hank 2 and I noticed something, that Kyle posted videos from Hank's channel of cops just mercilessly beating on homeless people that didn't do anything wrong. And nobody talked about it. So I went off today for hours mercilessly roasting fat white people in the Facebook comment section, and they were getting real mad. They did everything they could to try to demean me, and finally they got a hold of one of the admins, who is herself one of these people that like applaud when the cop punches a woman's nose into her face, who was acting disorderly by having a freedom of speech protected argument with someone else on the bus. And the cop came out just to pester her because he knew she was homeless. And then he entrapped her, forced her into receiving a disorderly charge. And then he floored her, put her headband over her eyes to blindfold her. He had already pinned her arms, so he could have easily cuffed her and just waited for her to stop. But instead, he chose to punch her nose into her skull. And my whole hometown applauded. So I just I shined a light on that, so I'm not surprised. I really wish people would watch this, so I wasn't alone in walking up here. I just pinged a connection to some being. Thank God. Zach Masterson, hello, brother. How are you, man? Don't leave. Why the hell you left just to come back? It's fucking scary, man. I'm deep in the woods. Where's all my regulars? I need an army to make sure that I don't die, or that can at least tell people if I suddenly disappear. I don't like this weird circle of plants right there. That's kind of creepy. It's really dense tonight, so it's pitch black. 9%. My phone might go out, and then I have no way to see where I am. Very easy to get lost here. I have a rough idea of where I'm going. You just keep it moving. Let's talk about, yeah, I stood up for a lot of people today to a very tyrannical, bullshitting group in my hometown. There's 7,000 people in it. And a cop punched a homeless woman's nose into her face after he had thrown her on the ground, like suplexed her, almost broke her neck because she was arguing with somebody on the bus. And the only people who responded were a bunch of fat white people applauding the cop. So I had to talk a bunch of people in. Dude, I don't even know where I am. None of this looks familiar. Okay. I'm getting better at seeing at night. You wouldn't. You don't want to know Okay. I'm in. Then I have to go over here, look around, make sure everything's safe. Yeah, but eventually people started taking my side. I was so good at roasting them tonight. The fat white people actually laughed, and some of us became friends. And then a couple hours later, they actually got drunk, lost it, and came at me on DMs. A couple people threatened to kill me. And then at the start of this video, one of them tried to catch me lacking, but I pulled the phone out and started recording, and they took off. So I got removed from the groups, not by the admin, but by one of his mods, who's a fat white cunt. It's not so bad. I feel like I at least provided an example and showed them. So if something like that rolls around again, I found out from a minor that Hank has been trying to sleep with them. So I was right. I just have a knack for finding pedophiles because of how many times I've almost been raped, being homeless since I was 14. So I can just feel the vibe. With my 3311. So I don't know what to do next. I really am. It just feels like me against the world, and it's just every single day I'm finding more and more evidence that I'm the only person here. And it's just the wild God chose to be around humans to see what decisions he would make before he returns to being the thing that loves everything inside time, the most powerful thing in existence, the tree of life. And this is just like probably one of many different things. There's probably millions and billions of Caseys, and we're all just part of one thing. But I'm trying. I've been doing a lot of pull-ups. I have been eating a lot with my Walmart food, but I'm still gonna eat this. I'm gonna watch my movies on Disney Plus. I hope that nothing gets me.